big backlog of videos just due to a lot of content that we've got to produce. So unfortunately we've not been able to get this video out, but with a bar with that shot. Everybody's sliding about here though, it's hectic with these highlights, and Brownie eventually gets it over to Kane, where Kane finishes on his weak foot lead other than this one goal, but Brownie sees to that. Play on. The tale of two keepers here as they're both keeping us in the game. Kane though disguises his shot. Welcome back. Obviously it is the five-a-side series again, up today against lads on Tory. Little FIFA joke, a bit of egg fried rice and all that, yeah, we're back against these lads. We've played them maybe twice before now. Decent little team with obviously I think they're younger than us, but yeah, decent little team, always give us a good game. Got a really good keeper, and we are, as Steve says, without Kane tonight, as Jake puts that free kick into the back of the net. But yeah, missing Kane, but we've replaced him with another golden left foot. That is Jake Ellis on the score sheet there. Nice, good, positive start for us. As you can see, Danny, who is filling in for us, is actually in net for us today, as I absolutely evade that shoulder barge then. Yeah, Danny is currently in there as the game behind us is finishing, where Fraser was actually playing for another team. So unfortunately we are without a keeper, but he's doing his best to keep us in the game, as he makes a decent save there with his arse. And here he comes now, Superman, running onto the pitch as fast as you like. Oh, that man takes a slip there. James with a shot blocked, unfortunately. Looking to claw it back, obviously in his red bib as always, but Danny makes a mistake passing it straight out to their player, and they capitalise on the keeper mishap. And Fraser's still sat on his arse. He needs to get up and he needs to get in net, because we don't want any more mistakes like that happening. So yeah, Fraser back in net. Danny, who is from Fraser's Tuesday team, filling in for us today as I get ball at face off of James. Lovely camaraderie from James there. I've picked the ball up here, back into James. James picks out Jake. Jake gets a shoving back there. Maybe a bit soft, but a bit blatant, I think you could say. Then it gets a bit chirpy, as always with these lads. They love a good scuffle, and you'll see plenty of that later on. Got James a calm pass back to Fraser there. Not going to mess about with that. Got Jake up top here, looking for Steve. Steve in. Decent save from their keeper. And here we go with Danny. You're about to see the magic of himself as I do some sort of pass into him. That was apparently class. And Danny with the finish, with the copying Oscar's outfit as well, supporting the beanie crew. Maybe we should all play in beanies one day to support Oscar and Danny. Sick footwork there from Danny, to be fair. Going to be plenty more of that in today's game. I'm there for support, but he don't want any support. He's going on his own. He gets tackled though, unfortunately. Do we move on from that? I've got it here though. Steve looking to run through. Try finding Steve as he's running through, but I couldn't find him. I have to make it back, and I do so right there. And I get it over to Steve finally, about 2 minutes later. Steve feet messing up on him, and he does get fouled there. Dirty little trip up there from that man. But we'll play on. Steve actually did get the ball kicked to his head there, so he's got every right, I guess, to be chirping at that man, kicking the ball unnecessarily. We've got me and James down here, can't really see what's going on. Cameraman needs to get moving to make sure we can get this angle as Danny splits his pass to him and he hits the crossbar. The main man ZIDANE, we'll see why he's getting that nickname shortly, as he's very much running the fields right now. Can't really see what's going on again. Tom needs some cameraman class, because he's had about 5 or 6 weeks at this and he's still not got any better. Big tackle from Danny. Spills to them. And what they're going to do with that in the corner. Can't really do anything. Steve unfortunately catches them on the edge of the box there. I flick it into Jake there though. Unfortunately, we can't get anything out of that. But Jake's fighting now. He wins it back. Surely that's a foul. Don't look like the refs after it. Big tackle from Jake. Over to Danny. What can Danny do? And what a finish that is. Little finesse shot. And that's where he gets the nickname Zidane from, as James shouts Zidane at him, insinuating something to do with his hairstyle. I'm not sure though. It's James's nickname. Don't blame me. I've got it over in the corner though. I'm looking for something. I pick out Jake. And Jake slips.
Switch.
And then Danny's got it though. You don't want to see him shoot on that one. He smashes the woodwork again for the second time today.
That is ridiculous.
And Jake, I'm not sure if that's a shot or a pass, but it goes to nobody. Jake through to Steve. Steve, what can you do? Big save there as Steve goes for the dink over the keeper. They're on the attack now. Huge save from Fraser, and Jake sees to that by getting that well and truly fucking out of the footy centre. One block from this guy here, two block from Steve. It's got to be disheartening when somebody's blocked you that many times. He has another shot though, and then I finish it off for the third block. And then we get a high ball there. Never seen 3 blocks in a row like that. I mean, that's just commitment on defensive end from us at Meta. Little heel to heel from Danny there. I swear, like Tom says, he's megged him there with some sort of like pirouette, roulette sort of thing. And then he's got it here. What can he do? It shoots. And it's deflected for a head height there. I've got it there. Quick one into Jake. Jake shoots. And we are 4-1 up at the minute. Quite comfy. Nothing too strenuous for us lot down here. And looking like we're cruising to some sort of easy victory in Division 2. Jake tries a back heel into me though. Unfortunately cannot get it through to myself. But they've got it here though. Obviously head height, but it's a sick finish from him, to be fair. We've all heard that one before. You score a goal like that, obviously you're going to claim it's not gone head height. But fair play to that man for that finish. I try flick it into Danny here though. And they play a dodgy back pass and another back pass, which obviously means that it's a free kick for us. And pandemonium at the back there as they're falling apart. We can't even tell what's happening right now because it's the difference between whatever and I get a shot off and I hit the post. It's absolute carnage at the minute. Somebody's got to track back though, and I'm running back for that one. Luckily, some decent defending there to save us from any embarrassment at the back there. I actually peeled my toenail off with that one, not even joking. Not inserting a black toenail pick because that is grim. But Jake's got it free here though, and he smashes it off the bar with his left foot. Got to be putting them away from like 2 yards out or whatever. Steve running through the decent effort, just goes wide. Got Jake on the press to James. Plenty of time for Danny and James. And Jake turns here, gets tackled, 2-on-1. James at the back, what can he do? Sees to him like big verge at the back there. Easy as you like. James, bit of a baggy touch. Cleans out his man, follows his man for a second challenge, and then he ends up putting it into his own goal. Thank God it was already given for the keeper's save. But James into a hospital pass there. Jake's actual boots letting him down there as he slips there. I'm so baffled between what's going on here. But yeah, Jake slips back there. It wasn't actually a filthy slide tackle because that would have been disgusting. Big block from Steve, but he cannot keep out the second shot. Fraser folding at the back as some dodgy bounce just took it straight past him. Big save from Fraser, straight back up. Another big save. Fraser keeping us in this, making sure it's not a close game. Danny's going through though, shoots under the keeper. Easy as you like. Very much running the pitch currently is Danny. Luckily getting some goals for us on that end. And Fraser's keeping us in it at the back. Very much. So they're playing it together. What can they do with it? Can they get a shot off? And they do, and it flicks off of James. Unfortunately, his outstretched leg has taken it past Fraser. Can't do nothing about that though, James. But we play on 5-3, kind of a tense game now, going from a 3-goal deficit to a Megs like that, to a 2-goal deficit, sorry. And then, yeah, just squeaky bum time as Jake gets us some breathing room from that foul. They think it's their foul. What are they doing? Nobody even knows. James over to Jake. What can Jake do? Shoots with that left foot. And that is a finish. Somehow goes straight down the middle. It's just too awkward for the keeper to get to. And the power just takes it past him. What a finish that was. But we're back on. We've got a 3-goal lead back. They nearly take it back to 2 as they hit the post there. And Jake gets absolutely slammed from that challenge. He's complaining it's not a foul. I mean, I've never seen a more blatant foul than that. Fraser's struggling for players to pass to here, and everybody's moaning who wants it, who don't want it. I take it, obviously, Mr. Meta myself. We got Fraser back onto it, just need to slow it down. I try find Danny up top, give us some breathing room, and Danny just puts it wide of that near post. Jake up his you-know-what, and a bit of kerfuffle here as the man pulls Jake's arm nearly out of socket. Danny's calling for him to smash him to get him some revenge, but we're not playing that dirty. I mean, we're 3 goals up, like we say. But I try to capitalise on a baggy touch from that guy. Set it back, knock it forward, send him on his ass, and then I think I get too greedy as I've got 2 people on the edge of the box. Should have passed that up, but I got a bit too greedy, too excited from that turn. A fucking ping from Fraser there into Jake. Danny sits down the keeper. I mean, that's all she wrote in it. Quality build-up play there. Touch from Jake to take that ping from Fraser down into Danny. And Danny sees to the business up front as he's done all game.
I'm too busy filming keeper farting into it.
Tom's filming the keeper. He's got some obsession with his position that he's standing in.
I actually did, mate.
Jake over to James now though. Not long left, about a minute or so. Just want to see out the game. Playing it easy round back. And yeah, decent little performance from us here. A lot of fill-ins. Squad is very much bare bones at the minute. Obviously you can only see that it is me, James and Fraser from the OG meta squads. The likes of Jake, Danny and Steve filling in. Just solidifying us as at the top of the league as we are in here in Division 2. And yeah, keeping it calm at the back. Get your CVs in if you want to join the Meta FC 5-a-side, because we're low on players at the minute. Tom's injured. Who else is injured? Connor's a bit injured. Brad's away. Ali's away. Kane's here and there. But hopefully we'll have some sort of solid squad in the future. So yeah, as I say, get your CVs in, you know, get down to Wakey Footy Centre. You can get through like Jake does here to finish that for the 8th goal. I mean, you see it's champagne football that we're playing here. You can't help but appreciate it. So I mean, that's all she wrote with that finish into the top bin of the near post. We're taking Mick a bit here as we've had a bit of chirps from them through the game, but it's all in jest, it's all love at the end of the day. And yeah, big respect to these guys. Another decent game from them, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Thoughts on the game? Thoughts on the game, sir? Sound game.
I don't know why you got to get chirpy and then moan about it when you give it back.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
You're literally calm as fuck until this.